Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Lady J Love's channel where God turns your frowns upside down, and He will do it if you allow it. I know it, and I know it to be true. Um, I hope everybody slept well last night. Myself, I did. I went to bed early, and when I tell you early, it was about 7:30, 8 o'clock. So now I am up. I can't sleep, but in the midst of it, in the midst of my sleeping, um, I'm always thinking, even in my sleep, I'm thinking. And the thought of karma crossed my mind. And to you, I want to ask you, do you believe in karma? I do. Karma is here and it's here to stay. Um, Throughout my life, I've experienced a lot of things. I've had karma to come back and slap me. I don't exclude myself because I've done some nasty things in my life to others that I knew was wrong. And the difference is that I knew that I was going to reap repercussions behind it. Um, it did not faze me in the moment, but when it came back to slap me, I paid the price. And that made me change my ways. It made me look at life differently as far as how to treat people, as far as how to respect people. Um, and with that, I want to give you Matthew 7:12. But in everything we do, do unto others as you would want done unto you. And whew, I'm going to give you some examples of karma. When you begin to live in the light of God, you don't have to seek revenge. You don't have to do anything. You just sit back and you be patient and you don't wish it upon anyone. But at the end of the day, you're going to be able to see the consequences that they pay for what they've done to you. And I don't get any joy out of it. I don't. I don't, I don't feel anyone should get any joy out of it, but there's people that gets joy out of seeing karma come back on others that have harmed them or did something um, disrespectful to them, or just just did something to hurt them. Myself, I feel bad. I feel bad when I get to, when it's placed in front of me to be able to see and sit back and watch a person suffer the consequences of their actions, of what they've done to me. Um, in my days, I've got a chance to actually see karma come back on others. A couple of examples. I was working a job, and I try to get along with everybody. I'm a quiet personality on the job. I really don't do a whole lot of talking to many people. I don't try to gather many friends on a job because I'm just there to do my job and to go home. But in the meantime, while I'm there, I like to respect everybody. I like to smile, hello, get along. At the end of the day, there's some people that just don't like your light. And when they don't like your light, they tend to try to do things to disrupt your life on the job. There was a young lady that apparently felt some type of way about me, and with all her willpower, she tried to come up with things about me, and she tried to have me fired. Anyhow, at the end of the day, it all turned around on her, and she was the one that got fired. So that's just a bit of karma there. You know what I mean? I was nothing but nice to this young lady, and I, you know, tried to get along with her. It's just I guess my light was a little too bright for her, and she wanted me out of there. But turned around, she was out of there. And then to go on in my younger days, I befriended a young lady, and I really, I wasn't the type of person that really befriended a lot of females. I had more male friends. But this young lady, I seen something in her, and I wanted to be her friend. And so I befriended her, and I happened to introduce her to my child's father. And turned around a couple of weeks later, I happened to see her. I happened to see her with my child's father. She had decided to take my man. Well, she didn't get much because he turned around, and the way he was doing me, he turned around and did her the same way. And life didn't work out too well for her either. But then there was, I had to write these things down. Then, in recent times, I have a partner, and he tend to want to argue, and when he drinks and stuff like that, and many times he would tell me, it don't cost me nothing to leave you. Um, you ain't all this, you ain't all that, you can't, you don't do nothing for me, this and that and this and that, all the time. I've been there for him 24/7, okay, and so he decided to put me down, talk about me, and let me know that he could do better, and I said, well, okay, go ahead. So this particular night, he got drunk and fell off a porch. He really hurt himself bad. Okay. Well, at the end of the day, guess who we had to call on? I guess who we had to call on and ask for help again. Ask for my assistance. And you know what? I'm the type of person that, even though I'm feeling harsh towards you now because of the things you said to me, I'm still going to help you, because I'm going to let you know that I'm not going to stoop to your level. I'm not going to talk about you and put you down. I'm not going to kick you to the curb in your time of need. I'm going to reach out and I'm going to help you. But just know that that's karma, okay? You said you can do this and do that. Well, what are you doing now? You're dependent on me. Karma. So, and Matthew 7, and Proverbs 26:27. Whoever digs a pit will fall into it. If someone rolls a stone, it will roll back. Whatever you put out there into the universe, if it's bad, if it's negative, you're going to get negativity back. Karma is not always bad. Karma can be good. Karma can be that you've done great things, you've done good things for others, and so now you're receiving good things. Good things are happening for you. But if if you have wicked thoughts and you do wicked things against people, wickedness is gonna follow you. It's gonna be there no matter what. In other words, karma is not in the Bible, but you reap what you sow is. So that's just another form of karma. Psalm 7:16. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violence shall come down upon his own pate. That means his head. Karma will come down on your head tenfold. Okay, when you put it out there, if you put it out there negative, you're going to get negative back. You know what? I was written off. I was disgraced. I was talked about in my times of drug use. And nowadays, when I'm out and about, I see a lot of people that when I was using drugs, either they were selling drugs or they were doing well in life. Nowadays, when I see them, they're on drugs and they're not doing so great. But yet, they talked about me. Karma is real and it's here to stay. Be aware. To be aware is to be alive. Be good, be respectful, and do unto others as you want them to do unto you. Welcome to Lady J Love's channel, where God turns your frowns upside down, and He will do it if you allow it. I feel good. I don't have that weighing over me anymore.